Welcome to the future now. So we are.
Okay. Here we are. What were you saying?
What's that outfit, man? We are already alive.
Oh, you mean this elegant outfit?
I-
Well,
I-
this is because we have a championship going on today in the future. So we have Tigres, the Nuevo León versus Rayados, the Nuevo León, playing today in like 2 weeks now. So we are hoping to see Tigres winning. So I'm dressing this to the bones. So I'm not getting rid of this.
Really, man?
Could
Do
we
you like
continue?
the football?
Yeah,
Soccer?
yeah. Just continue.
I can understand. So before anything else, let's go to.
No! Before that, for the first time in the history of this program, we are going to make a leap to the past. So, traditionally, we do the news to the future, like, yeah, we get to jump or leap to the future because if you go to the past, there are some awkward things that could happen. Well, now,
Wait.
we are going to make an exception.
I have a Paulina. I
Yeah?
have a Paulina in the
Oh,
call.
we're already on the past news.
So, Paulina, could you tell us about the history about the St. Patrick's Day? Yes, in the 17th March. Yeah. Okay. We are going with you.
Roll.
Hello Juan Carlos, how are you today? We already started with the celebration of St. Patrick's Day, which is celebrated on March 17. It should be noted that it is a great celebration since London has a large number of Irish people. Irish pirates took young 16-year-old Patrick as a prisoner and sold him into slavery. He spent 6 years in Ireland, where he learned to speak the Celtic language. A Christian tradition says that Patrick explained the mystery of the Holy Trinity using a three-leaf clover, that it is why that day has been established as a custom to wear a clover in celebration of their holiday. It began as a religious celebration until it became a popular party where it is customary to.
No, I don't want my hand with cheese. How difficult?
We are ready.
Oh, okay. So, thanks, Paulina, for that St. Patrick's Day capsule. So, that was pretty interesting, by the way. And now, let's keep that leap in the past. So, now we're going with our professional robot, Isai. Now, we're going to talk about St. George's Day, which, by the way,
man.
was on.
Don't be a rude with Isai. He's a good man.
Well, sorry about the robot thing. So, how I was saying, it's on April 23rd. So, let's go with Isai.
Of course, the story of the St. George Day, April 23. England's national day is St. George. This is a story that first appeared in the 6th century, and it claims that St. George rescued the evangelist by slaying a terrific dragon that caused spell flames. The saint's name was shouted as a battle cry by English knights who fought under the Red Cross flag of St. George during the Hundred Years' War, 1338 and 1453. I see you stand like greyhound in the lives, straining upon the start the games afout. Fire for spite and open this church. Cry good for Harry, England and St. George.
Okay, so thanks Isai for that awesome explanation on the St. George's Day.
Now we are going to the back to the traditional program. So let's get to the Back to the Future.
Only on theaters.
Sebastián, Shopping color, please.
Thanks, Carlos. The Tropic Colors is an event that is held every year in London to celebrate this birthday of the monarch. Regardless of the day he was really born, it is an event that dates back to 1748 and consists of a spectacular military parade that began to take place annually since 187. It is only suspended if time prevents it in cause of mourning of that exceptional circumstance. The stop takes place at House Warren Parade, which is a large parade ground near Whitehall in central London. In it act the division of the Royal Guard and the troops of the King, who are accompanied by several military commands with more than 14 musics. There is also a colorful exhibition offered by the Royal Air Force aircraft. Of course, the monarchy is always present in the tropic, the colors, as hit the cause of the current Queen Elizabeth II, who actually turned 21 on April 21. Only missed the act in 1969 by a railroad strike. Until one night, 1807, he did it mounted on horseback, but in one night, 81, he was shot several blank putted and laid. It was dedicated that the world at the parade by Chairo. Members of the royal family who watch the Eid parade from the balcony of Buckingham Place has come to stop. The public in general can contemplate with some difficulty the parade from the neighboring streets. Allowed to do in the first room from a tribute one fee. Few seats that are refunded each year can be requested. For the East is necessary to send a correct request to the Brian Mayor.
So now we are going to talk about the bonfire night, which is in November 5th.
Well, I don't know if it is in November 5th, but I know that Lorenzo will keep us warm with that information. So let's get rolling. We're going to with you, Lorenzo.
Today, November 5, 414 years of the failed attempt against King James I is celebrated, where Guy Fawkes, one of the members of the group of English Catholics who tried to assassinate the king by placing barrels of gunpowder in the basement, but were discovered and arrested. The two other accomplices were tortured publicly and brutally to death. Later, the king ordered a celebration with a date on November 5 to celebrate it, by encouraging the Londoners to celebrate that the king's murder had been adverted with the lighting of bonfires to commemorate the failure of the conspiracy. In the past, an effigy of Guy Fawkes that the children made from old clothes and papers were born. Over time, the celebration has lost its anti-Catholic significance, especially since the official holiday abolished in 1059 and has gone involving acquire a more popular air. Today, it is a tradition for families to gather for a dinners during which they serve roast potatoes, benger and mash and toffee apples.
So, thanks for joining us. This was a pretty interesting program for me, Jorge.
Yeah, I also think that was interesting. We made a special leap to the past, which was never made before. So It was pretty cool, right?
That's right, Jorge. And upcoming events are going to be cooler.
So, thanks again for joining us today. We're hoping to see you tomorrow with more Filter News!